Good morning, my friend. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I know I am for sure. I am out here on a Tuesday morning and it's 6 a.m. The sun's going up. The birds are chirping. It's a beautiful thing. And today I just want to talk a little bit about going through life's challenges and accepting that we're never going to be perfect and basically that. I mean, just going through our days and like accepting that we are not perfect human beings. And today, while I'm talking about this, I'm going to be drinking this can of Celcius sparkling green apple cherry. This is my first time trying it. Let's see what it's like. Cheers. Pretty good. Excuse me. I do like it. It's pretty solid. So, as I was saying, oh, my lighting's a little off here. Whatever. I think I'm just gonna. My apologies for that. Just gonna straighten this out. All right. So, yeah, as I said, recently I went through, a bit of a challenge where I did use like a coping mechanism that I'm trying to stop doing, and yeah, but I went past that and I solved the problem I had, and for that I am happy and I'm proud of that. And yeah, I just want to convey to people that you're never gonna be like perfect, and yeah, it's great to get up every morning and to like try to improve yourself in all the ways you can, but you're never gonna be perfect like that, and don't beat yourself up for not being able to perfectly do all of the things you are trying to do, because then you're just gonna be unhappy. You're not gonna have the drive to find new things to do and to know what really makes you happy if you are just angry at yourself for what you are or are not doing. You need to accept that sometimes the motivation and the energy is just not there, and yeah, that's like the main idea here, trying to get across. And damn, this, I get what people mean. They say Celsius has like a weird taste to it, at least in this specific drink. Like it's a decent flavor, but there's a bit of an off aftertaste, I will say. But that's all right. I'm enjoying it nonetheless. And I guess just for an example is I write music, and sometimes I find that I don't do it often enough, and I'm probably right about that. I have the time to do it, and a lot of the time I don't. And I will admit, most of the time that is happening, I'm probably just watching YouTube, which might not be the best way to be spending my time. But I still do write music, of course. It's just there is that struggle in the way. But I can't just be mad at myself for struggling with that, because I also need to acknowledge how far I've come in that department. Because I mean, I don't scroll on Instagram anymore. I don't scroll on Reddit anymore. I have YouTube Shorts disabled, so there isn't that part of it taking up my time. And just for that, I need to appreciate that I have been able to do that. And that's kind of a big deal. I mean, you know a lot of people don't do that. They don't realize they need to do it, or they just never they never gather up the energy to actually like change their life in a noticeable way. And I think to do that, it really give me a moment. Give me a moment. I always forget that I need to drink while I'm talking. And to change your life in noticeable ways like that. I read a book about this. It's a very good book. It's called Tiny Habits. I forgot who wrote it, but it's great. Anyways, if you want to change your life in a noticeable way, you need to start small and to find the places in your life that need the most change, that you can change the most easily. So for me, that was social media. That was like making sure that I'm brushing my teeth and flossing twice a day, because sometimes you forget. Sometimes you just you're like, oh, I don't want to floss, I'm already brushing my teeth, that's good enough. But I will say, in that book they said, floss, if you don't want to floss, still floss one tooth every day. And it sounds funny, but it forms a habit, and it makes it just so much easier to actually go through with flossing your whole mouth every day, because you give yourself the right to only floss one tooth, I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. Anyways, yeah, I just think it's very important to see change like that in a way that it's not yourself punishing yourself. It's doing it in a way that feels good and positive, and that really aligns with your goals and your values in life, because that's the only way you're gonna see real change, is if it aligns with the person you want to be. And so if you want to like maybe like think about the kind of person you want to be, and just see what little things you can do that are going to add up and are going to make you a little bit more like that person. And one of the things we often forget that is very important is gratitude. And so I'd like to say this morning, I'm very grateful for this beautiful sunrise, which I will show you at the end of the video, because as you can definitely tell, now I have a tripod, and so I'm not holding the camera anymore, which is great, but at the same time it means don't get to change the camera angle. But doesn't mean you get a consistent, pretty decent view of these waves. I'm grateful for these waves and the beautiful sunset and this beautiful spot, and you, my friend, of course, and for this can of Celcius sparkling green apple cherry, of course. And there's some geese being loud over there. I don't know if you saw those, they were pretty close. Man, what goofy little creatures. Anyway. I don't think I have much else to say on that specific topic, but I don't know. I'm grateful that I have work today. I'm working today, and yeah, it's a great thing. It's a beautiful thing. I get to have some money that I can make my goals happen with just a little bit. I don't know, because I like this travel, and so I can like save some up and travel a bit, and yeah, that's great. You know, anxiety sucks. I need to get a criminal record check to apply for the trucking job that I want. And I've just been kind of anxious in the background about it and procrastinating it a bit because, well, because that's the easier thing for my head to do, apparently. But, you know, I think I just need to like do small steps that will get ready for me to go there and do that. And you know, there's no reason for me to be anxious about it. Like, I don't have a criminal record, so. But you know how it is. We're all scared to do different things in life. And for a couple days, like as I said, I was struggling with something like that myself. For a couple days, that was like bringing a somewhat hard topic up with someone. It wasn't really a difficult topic. It was just like addressing something they weren't really conscious they were doing, but that was affecting me. Um, and you know, yeah, we all have those things in life that we don't want to do. And you know, it's okay. It's okay to be scared of that, but for me, I find just thinking, excuse me, thinking through it, Lord, thinking through it, and just, I don't know, just slowing down and accepting that, you know, our brains, they see things that are real, but they exaggerate them at the same time, and they connect it to past memories that hurt us, that don't necessarily apply to the present moment. And you know, that's okay. That's just what being human is. And I think we should embrace that rather than run from it, because being human is awesome, and it's also just what we are, and we can't change it. You know, being human makes us enjoy music. It makes us laugh. It makes us enjoy people, and I think that's beautiful. And it's, you know, it's a limit on like existence, I guess, because like if we were just like balls of spirits floating around, or like it's just like some vague auras, I don't know, then we wouldn't have all these little things about being human to make us happy and to make us sad too. But you know, the happiness comes with the sadness, you know what I'm saying? Am I enjoying this can of Celcius? Yes, I am. And no complaints on my behalf, as a wise man once said. And yeah, just want to sit here for a moment, enjoy this amazing moment, because it's special. Every day is special in its own way. There are lots of different birds, though. I would love to get some books for myself about like gardening and like different kinds of birds. I don't know. I just like learning about a bunch of different things. That just makes me happy. You know, I met this old lady the other day, and absolute sweetest soul that I have ever met, funniest, most honest person out there. And you know, she actually wasn't like that for a lot of her life. She was kind of like, I don't know what the right word is, but she was like, I mean, you know, she's from a different time where men were always more vocal than women, and so that's how she was in relationships for most of her life. But now in like her like new time in life, she's been able to go past that and go out and learn and do all these amazing things and just enjoy what life is all about. And for her, that's I think that's learning and connecting with people. And man, does she inspire me, because you know, so much of her life she had not lived like that, but then she got the chance to do it and she just took it, and she's doing amazing for herself. And I just resonate with that so much. And you know, I have the chance to like try to be like that right now, and I think that's beautiful, and I don't want to pass up on that. And you know, I think it might be time that I start trying to like spend less time on YouTube. I don't know how I'm gonna accomplish that, but I'll definitely think about it a bit more, because it would definitely help me be more like the version of myself that I want to be. And yeah, I just really appreciate that, and it was an amazing experience meeting her. She's a wonderful person. So shout out to her. Shout out, old lady. I love you so much. Just about done this can now. I think I'm gonna end the video shortly. Pretty good, pretty good. It's funny because I'm just gonna nerd out a bit. So this was a 7-Eleven exclusive, at least here in Canada. I don't think it was an exclusive anywhere in the US, but here in Canada, it was when Celcius was introduced. The first 5 flavors, or technically 6, the first 6 flavors. This one included, yeah, well, there was 6 flavors. They added 4 now, but there was 6, and this one was the 7-Eleven exclusive. There was also Sunset Vibe, which was a Circle K exclusive. Sunset Vibe is now available at most stores that you can get Celcius, but this one for some reason has not had the same fate. I don't know if it's specifically still a 7-Eleven exclusive. I don't think so, because you know, I found this on Amazon and I bought a case of it, and that's how I was able to get it. But you know, I don't think this is in very many like real life stores. I know it's not at Walmart or anything like that. But yeah, I'm glad it came up on Amazon and that I was able to get it, because there are no 7-Elevens near me. And yeah, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful I got to try another flavor of Celcius. Even if they're the best brand out there, I mean, they're not bad by any means. And so yeah, I think that's just about all I had to say for this one. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope this helped you at least just a little bit. And I will see you in the next time. Thank you for watching. And I forgot to show you the sunrise. Absolutely marvelous view. Have a fantastic day.